Oh yes, that's pretty good sized.
Okay, so this is the one we're gonna.
With telephoto lens. That's too bad. It's so clear. This canyon is going to be neat when you see it. I want to take a picture before we go into it, and then take a picture driving through it. I'm on High Mountain Trail. I'm getting up to where I'm between two canyons, about a block apart. This is one of the canyons, or valleys. And the other canyon's over here about a block away. Okay, the Mile High Road, I got up to a junction up here. So if Sam wants to come up here next time, we went up to Haymaker, the other one. 8815, I want to see if that's where we were yesterday. You can see the high woods over there. 82 is where Sam and I came yesterday from Haymaker Canyon. Okay. The road I came on now is the new one I took today. 382 goes that way to Jellison, the Haymaker, then Jellison. And then Sam and I went from 8815 on this road and followed the ridge back down to the campground. So I've seen everything. I'll just make a reverse and go back down where I came from. In fact, that was the trees that Sam hid into, and I couldn't figure out which way he went. He was hiding behind that group of trees. That's Snowy's. And right there is the Jellison campground, the road that comes in. Right there is the campground, the road that comes into it. So this Mile High Road is, it takes you up to that junction where that sign is at. And right here, the canyon, I'm driving between two canyons, less than half a block apart. Less than half a block is another canyon right there. So I follow between two canyons. That star is so bright, I thought I'd take a picture of it. It's like a spotlight coming up over the hill. I had to see if it was an airplane light or not. Stevens Butte, Oka Butte, electronic site. Somehow I got to get over there to find that golf ball place. But again, the map, can't go by the map, I guess. I'm on regular trails, but I keep finding logging trails too, and no signs. And according to what I'm thinking of, I'm supposed to go back that way. If I stay on this road, I'll end up down there somewhere. Square Butte and Round Butte. I can't see it in the telephone lens, but it seems like when you zoom it up, all it does is get foggier. The haze zooms up the haze. So I'm afraid if I go down these logging trails, I may just get lost, especially when there isn't no signs. But yet I'm probably about 2 miles from where I want to be to get down to that place. I know how to go back now. It's only 3 miles back to my campground where at Robert's Draw. That's where that's at. From Electronic Hill. And down below is Buffalo, the old ghost town of Buffalo. Only a couple of people living there. Used to be a Milwaukee railroad town. Well, I decided since I'd seen that electronic site, there's only about another 4 miles down at the end of the dead ends here, so drove over Stevens Butte and then my Oka Butte, and that's the end of it. And it was worth the view. Very beautiful. I don't know if you can see Square Butte and Round Butte from here, but what a sight. I'm in a complete circle right here. It's just really fantastic for scenery. See the Highwood Mountain, Square Butte that way. The moccasins. The Judiths, the Snowies, and then there's Buffalo down below. There's Judith Gap, and of course this is Judith Peak right there. And where I'm standing at, it's a dead end. There's no trails on that peak over there or roads going to it. Then I look over the direction of Billings. The windmills down below. They're put in. The Crazies. Hartletown direction, the castles, and right down below me about 7 miles away is Robert's Draw, where I parked to pick up to see this. Came off that end of the hill and coming back now. Quite a view here. Robert's Draw down below. Well, it's 4:30 and I found it. And if I was to drive straight to from the Robert's Draw, it'd be about a 40-minute ride. And it's a Jeep could almost make it, except for coming downhill in that one spot. But Sam's Morsel would make it okay too. It's not that bad. There's the where we're going at. We'll drive down to that little narrow canyon. It's Buffalo Creek, or draw. Okay, I'm going to try to take a picture of this while I'm driving through it. This is a fault line where everything points straight up. And then you'll see this golf ball, and it makes you wonder how it got there. And they call it the golf ball. And I got to go out that way and climb the mountain back up again. Don't steer with one hand. Okay, this is me traveling through some more of the canyon yet. Look at the colors. And it's amazing how fast fall came. 3 days ago, these trees weren't colored. They were still green. Of course, there was a pretty darn good frost last night and this morning. Now this is Buffalo Creek Canyon. That way is back to the canyon, that way out. Now, it's too late in the day for me to go, but I didn't realize when the group came here that there's a trail still going way up. That's really pretty, so if this is open later, I hope that they don't shut it down. I'll come back, and it's a neat area to camp overnight too. I'll have to come back some other time, so I hope it isn't closed down. I'd like to go up there and look at that, but it would take me, at my age, about 40 minutes to get up and down that thing. Well, I'm estimating that's about 10 foot in diameter. Boy, this is the most prettiest canyon I've ever seen in ages. Reminds me of that canyon in the Little Rocky Mountains. And this is pretty much of a wilderness side too. There's not much people that go into this one. Scared the shit out of me. I was probably seen that. You're always curious. This is what makes that round rock so unique. That's only about half a block on the other side of this, and it's on this upthrust. And that's why they're wondering how it got there, one round rock on top of a upthrust like this. So you can even see where it's bent. And something this powerful of an upthrust, and how does a round rock get on top of one of them? As violent as this was. This is outside the canyon. Beautiful hayland down below.